Torres Soto. I'm very happy today because I'm near my great great granddaughter, Lila Ruby, and my wife, beautiful Elizabeth Perry. They helped me. I was not able to write that beautiful book. I say beautiful because I'm in love with that book. I wrote a novella and I published it named Roots in the Air. It's in Spanish as in English. Okay, I want Lila to ask a few questions about the project.
So first, starting off,
Yes.
you're an illustrator. So what inspired you from Abuelito's original sketch to have the final project?
Well, first of all, your grandpa asked me to look at this. If you see this, this is his original drawing. And you get a picture of that. And if I would make the cover of his book. Well, I became familiar with the content of his book as a consequence of that. And this is what I created as a book cover, Raíces en el Aire. Later I did the English translation of that, which is Roots in the Air, and that was imposed upon the same drawing, painting. This is watercolor. And usually I enjoy working in watercolor. As you can see, these are a lot of watercolor illustrations for my own project on which I was working. So as I became acquainted with Papi's beautiful book, which I think is really a wonderful opportunity for people of all cultures to read and understand the many generations of Puerto Rican culture that this book covers. And I volunteered to do the adaptation in English for that reason. And I decided to illustrate 3 episodes in the life of this character. This is an early episode. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a central episode. And this is a later episode. But as you can see, they're not colored. They're not watercolor because the medium would only take black and white really well inside the book. So these are line drawings, which I did for Raíces en el Aire. This, of course, is a larger painting of mine. I illustrate large paintings too, and that's a series I did on acts of courage. So you can see that I've had a lot of background. Papi asked me today where I got it, and I got it in Rhode Island at the Rhode Island School of Design for many years. So that's who I am, and I love the book. I think everyone should read it. It's being written and translated in many languages, but right now it's in Spanish and English.
And who translated?
I did.
More than a translation,
I
it's
did.
a
I adapted.
readaptation. Because we have the advantage that with both
Working
one and
together.
why Elizabeth translate not only the language, translate the feeling. She asked me, what you mean by this? Why it's not a simple translation. It's something that we work together.
Every page.
That she catch not only through the graphic, through painting, through art, but also in this readaptation of the book. The book is in Amazon, it's in English, it's in Spanish, and I also, in my voice, I also have a audiobook in using my voice. I'm a lucky man. I have friends, actors friends, many, because many years in the career acting, theater, television, movies, and I have great good friends, and I have a gringo friend, very good actor who I admire very much, and he did a beautiful version audiobook in English. I highly recommend the writers. I am very happy with Amazon. Amazon handled very well the distribution of your book. Amazon pay your royalties through your bank, through your account, and I highly recommend to many writers. Every person who have an idea of the book should encourage to continue with that idea and try. We are family here, and some they call in English nepotism, no?
Oh, yes,
Nepotism.
we love it.
Because that came from Italian, nipote, the niece, or nephew. But if you have family with talent, why not to use it? Huh? Well, there's several companies very serious and many good. You investigate to publish your book, but there are many companies who do all the process, and then they put on your hands, and then you handle and go to Amazon and open an account. The English version, I'm very pleased with the English version, not only because Elizabeth, the adaptation, is because I found a very, very talented lady, Susana Higuera Martinez, in Miami. I'm 40 minutes away from Miami. I live in Hollywood, and she did a beautiful work here. She have a little company. She's a writer herself, mostly children books. You can find her in many medias. She have a company named Viento y Luna Company, and she is not only illustrator, not only doing this great job, she's also a great writer. And I'm so pleased with this version in English. And well, let's see. I encourage you. Elisa, can you tell more about the book? Or you, Lila, you wrote the book. I think you read. Can you tell? You have ideas about the book? I'm very proud. I'm very happy. Everybody who have an idea of a book, I encourage. We don't compete. We are writers, and the people, the readers, people around have different tastes for what subject they want to read. This is a story about immigration, people that have to move for different reasons. In this case, it's Puerto Ricans, but that may happen to many people around the world who have to move from one place to others. And then we carry with us our feelings, our food, our drinks, our way of life. I mean, we are not a problem. We are good things for many countries. When we travel and we are happy in relationship with other people.
It's true.
What do you think about?
Well, sharing cultures, opening the door to every culture is very, very important. In this sense, particularly because Puerto Rico is the United States, and people who are born there are born as citizens of the United States. We in the United States should know more about the Puerto Rican people. I had to marry one to learn. So I encourage everyone to at least have a Puerto Rican friend.
Yeah.
And marry one if you can.
Elisa, I know about arroz con gandules and all that. And you, Lila, what do you think? Lila born here. Lila is total bilingual. I'm going to college in a month. How about that?
And scholarship, full scholarship.
How about that?
Yes,
Tell me
we're
more,
very
Lila.
proud.
You like the book?
Yeah.
Of course, I am bonito.
I think together, from going to immigration, the book is very important because it's not only telling you a story, but it's telling you an experience of all these characters, and it's really important for us to share our traditions, our culture, and this book really tells it all. So I really recommend it.
Yes.
Yes.
And we have a great camera person here.
Yes,
My daughter Vanya.
Raju, who's off camera at the moment, but too beautiful to be off camera.
Okay.
Thank you.
Again,
For listening.
again, the book is in Spanish, in English, audio book in Spanish, audio book in English, and I have a friend who loves the book. She read it in Spanish, and she's translated to Portuguese. Good. Eventually. Thank you very much. writers, go ahead. There's many company cost about $300, $400. They service many serious people, editors, and it's free. You open an account with Amazon, and publicity you depends of you have to decide. And for the important thing for me in terms of publicity is to tell the people that the book is there. Then you decide to, if you like the subject, if you have interest in this matter, go ahead and read the book. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.